Hello and welcome to my channel, Intuitive Envisions 1111. My name is Raquel. I will be doing a reading for a twin flame reading, a message from the Divine Masculine to the Divine Feminine to those who are in no communication. This may not resonate with everyone, but if it does resonate with you, I would appreciate a subscribe and like, as I am a brand new channel. And when I refer to divine masculines or divine feminine, I am referring to energy, not a specific gender. So with that being said, let's get started. Right now I'm using the Oracle of the Unicorns card to get like a general energy reading on where he's at and delivering this message to the divine feminine. So let's see where he's up. That's the first one. Okay, we've got magic. That's really good. I should have on, hold on, I just need a little more light. Okay, there we go. Make a wish, believe in miracles, magic surrounds you. Okay, so when it comes to the divine feminine, he's in a magical energy. You've got the fairies flying around him, so he's believing in, something very special. Now let's get a message from the romance angels. About where his energy is in delivering this message for the divine feminine. Okay, and we have love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This card has been coming up a lot for the divine masculine. So, like I said, this is he's been really working on himself. So he's in a really good energy. These first two cards that's coming out is making me feel like this is going to be a really good reading. All right, put those cards back. And now I'm going to be using the Universal Weight tarot cards. And then we're going to see like his, why is he in this energy for these cards? So why is he feeling magic right now? Spirit, can you tell me why he's feeling magic right now? Ace of Cups. He's wanting a brand new beginning, or it is a brand new beginning for him emotionally. This could be about the energy of him loving himself. I feel like it is both geared towards him and also the divine feminine. But the Ace of Cups is about emotion, like overflowing, as you see when you look in this card, that the water is just overflowing down. Like it's so much love. And I feel like maybe he is, in this energy where he is loving himself like he never did before. He could have had a rough upbringing, and that could have caused him not to be, so good to himself. Okay, so let's see why the Love Yourself. What does he have to say about the Love Yourself card? Why it's here from the Romance Angel. Like, what's he doing? And you've got the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm feeling like this Five of Pentacles is here for two reasons. 5 is a number of change. I feel like he may have in the past given himself a hard time, and I think he's learning, how to do it. Maybe he is used to always feeling bad, like just that was his normal. And so I feel like this is here because it's showing that he's learning how he doesn't have to feel this way all the time. I will clarify these two cards though, just to make sure. All right. Now let's see, what has he learned since being apart from the divine feminine? What has he learned since being apart from the divine feminine? He's learned how to maybe to get away from his situation. You've got the Seven of Swords here. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm sensing here. Like he's learned how to, get away from things that really is not working for him. Something that he might have been in denial about. But I feel like he's learned how to get away. For some of you, this could be, for a different group of you, this could be like he's learned how to take responsibility. And so we'll see what else is here for him. Okay. What else has he learned? He's learned how to, have fun, have success. This is the Three of Cups. It's about celebration. It's about reunion. It's about being happy. And, they're cheers here. They're like toasting up. And maybe he, like I said, because he was not taking care of himself, loving himself, always, doing things maybe the hard way or feeling like he needed to be in a hard place all the time. He's learned how to, celebrate and appreciate life more, appreciate himself more. That's what I'm sensing here. Okay. Why hasn't he communicated yet to the divine feminine? I'm just going to push these cards up just a tiny bit so you can see them. Okay. Why hasn't he communicated with the divine feminine yet? Oh, there we go. The Fool. I feel like this means literally like he just feels like a fool from maybe how he treated her. And he is just trying to figure out how to reconcile with that. And that's why he's working on himself, loving himself, maybe trying to figure out like, why did he do this? And maybe he's figured it out, but now he's still having to deal with the consequences of what he's done. So he knows he has to face it. That's kind of what I'm picking up from here. So the Fool is about like also taking a leap of faith. And I just feel like this is more or less the actual meaning of the card itself. He just feels like the Fool of why he hasn't communicated. And let me get one more card for that. Five of Swords. This is about deceit, deception, hiding things, not taking responsibility. So that's what I think this is about. I feel like he feels like the Fool because he didn't take responsibility from the beginning, hiding his feelings, hiding what he really wanted. So I'm feeling like this is the reason why he hasn't communicated yet. I'm just going to move these cards up a little bit here. Hopefully you can see them. Okay, so what would he like you to know? What would he like the divine feminine to know? What would the divine masculine like the divine feminine to know? So I'm just kind of feeling like sensing that this magic card is also here because the Three of Cups is here and the Ace of Cups and also the Fool. So I'm picking up like an additional message. That's why it's magic, because another message in here is that he's going to be taking a leap of faith and starting this new beginning towards reunion. That's what I'm picking up. That's behind in this message before I have gotten his actual message. So let me start that again. What would the divine masculine like the divine feminine to know? I'm going to take 3 cards for that. So we have the Emperor. The Emperor is about being in control, being authoritative, doing what needs to be done, taking care of everything. He pretty much represents like all the king qualities. So right now I'm getting that he wants to know that he's taking full control. And then let's see what else. You have the King of Pentacles. I'm going to get the other card before I finish reading what this message is about. Okay, and the Nine of Cups. All right, so you have, let me grab this really quick. So you have the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like this message is what he's saying is he's taking full control over this situation towards his wish fulfillment, which is divine feminine, and he's going to be taking action on the physical plane. The King of Pentacles represents the earth for the material world, the 3D world, and I feel like this also somewhere in here there's a message about money. Maybe there was a dispute or he had a situation with money of why he couldn't come through. I also feel like I'm picking up another message that this possibly could mean that he's taking over his finances first before he can come forward with this wish fulfillment. You could be dealing with an Aries with the Emperor here, but that doesn't necessarily mean so. So I'm going to clarify these cards to see if we can get a little bit more information about why they're here. I'm going to use the, let me see what's at the bottom of this card, by the way. So you have the Nine of Swords. So I feel like he can't stop thinking about you. That's what this is about. He really wants to be with you and is, causing him to lose sleep for a lot of different reasons for the whole situation, but I'm feeling like he just basically cannot get you out of his mind. So I'm going to use the Celtic Tarot to clarify some of these cards. So let's see why the Five of Pentacles is here and the overall energy of why those cards are there. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this is good news. This is basically what I was saying about the card, that I feel like that this is a Page of Wands, by the way. As you can see, he's like wrapped around her. He adores her. This is about action. I feel like he is what I was mentioning about loving himself, like he's used to being out in the cold, and he's turning that situation around. So he's no longer in that energy of feeling left out in the cold, at least when it comes to himself. I feel like he's doing better. All right. And now let's see why the Seven of Swords is here for what he has learned since being apart. Why is the Seven of Swords here for what he has learned while being apart from the Divine Feminine? Exactly what I first said. The Seven of Swords is here because he's learned how to get away from a situation. So you've got the Fool here twice in this reading. Okay, so this is definitely a situation. A new journey is taking place. A leap of faith is taking place. So the Seven of Swords is here is because the Divine Feminine, he's learned from being apart from her how to, just take a leap of faith, go on this new path, new journey, and face his fears. That's why this is here. So, and then why is the Three of Cups here? Let's see. Spirit, can you tell me why the Three of Cups is here? Okay. Also, Nine of Shields, which is the Nine of Pentacles in most cards. So he's learned how to be, first of all, this is like he's feeling happy. I'm feeling that he's feeling happy because he's single. He's single. He's independent. He's celebrating because soon he's going to be having reunion with who he really wants to be with, which is Divine Feminine. So Nine of Pentacles is like I was saying, is about being single, being independent, successful, doing okay. I feel like this is also just being in touch with yourself, like how she's in touch with nature. She's free. She's naked. She has the bird or the eagle here, and they're celebrating. He's happy that he's finally took this leap of faith, and he's gonna go towards his happiness. So that's why that card is here. All right, now let's see. Why hasn't he communicated yet? Can you clarify these cards for why he hasn't communicated yet? Why is the Fool here? Why is the Fool card here for why he hasn't communicated yet? King of Wands. King of Wands is about being honest, taking action. Sexual, as you can see in this card, is a little bit explicit. It's about honesty. So I feel like that's what it is. He feels like the Fool for not being honest and not going for his passion, what he feels inside, his desire towards the Divine Feminine. So I feel like that's exactly why the Fool card is here, is he feels like a fool for not pursuing this, for not taking action sooner. But I feel like he's going to take action because the King of Wands is here. Okay. I just realized too, you have the King of Wands here. You have the King of Pentacles. You have the Emperor. He is really, he's made some major changes here. So let's see why the Five of Swords is here and why he hasn't communicated yet. So Two of Wands. This is about being at a crossroad, making a decision, basically go left or right or choose this person. It's also about partnership. So in relation to the communication part is he hadn't made a decision. He just, just indecisive, and that's why he hasn't communicated, because he hasn't actually chose a path. He knows he has to make a choice. That's why he's on this path. He knows he has to take an action. As the Two of Wands is about action, but he knows he has to make an action, and there could be a reason why, he's not, hasn't done that. It could be a situation he's involved in or some things going on in his life. But let's see why these cards are here for what he would like to tell you. Okay. So why is the Emperor here? The Emperor is here because of the Three of Wands. Okay, so he is waiting to take action, to take control over the situation. That's what I'm feeling right here with the Emperor. So I'll be able to completely tell this message in just a second after I get these other two cards. Okay, Spirit, can you please tell me why the King of Pentacles is here? Please tell me why the King of Pentacles is here. The Merlin, which is the Hermit in other cards. The Merlin or the Hermit is about going within. It's also about isolation, getting away. It's about, being, wisdom and everything. And as you see, there's like a sun in the background. He's kind of shining his light, looking ahead. I'm going to see what this means once I get this last card here. Hey, Spirit, can you tell me why the Nine of Cups is here? Okay, Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is about overcoming obstacles, fighting a lot of people, or you're dealing with a lot of people trying to come at you, but you are overcoming it, but you are in a struggle to do so. So what I'm getting here from these cards is he is waiting to take control over a situation. The focus might be on his finances right now. So he is, the King of Pentacles is about many things. Like I was saying, that he is a leader of the 3D realm on the material world. He is in charge of his finances. He's taking care of everybody. He's a hard worker, and he's very valuable. And what I'm getting from this message is he's waiting to take control because his focus right now, I'm feeling, is about his financial situation. That's what I'm getting from this card. So he's overcoming obstacles, which could be involving finances. It could be involving other people. It could be involving a family, work, job, because this could also represent work and career. And that's the reason why he hasn't come forward at the present time. And so I'm going to get one last card to say that what he wants you to know about his feelings. I'm going to just use the Celtic Tarot. What would the Divine Masculine like to tell Divine Feminine about his feelings right now? What would he like to say about his feelings? Okay, the High Priestess. This is good. In this particular card, you can kind of see her. She's throwing stuff in the pot. Like she's whipping stuff up, brewing things, as you should say. Things are being brewed. I feel like the High Priestess is about mysteries, secrets, illusions, following your intuition. And I feel like he is saying that, and this also represents Divine Feminine. So I feel like he is saying that he is working on something for her, and he is following his intuition in this connection. I'll get another card to clarify it. Yeah, look, you have the Nine of Swords again. He cannot stop thinking about you. So I feel like really that's the message. I don't even think I need to get another card, because as you see, there's roses on the bed, almost like he wants to give it to you, but he doesn't know because he's so confused and his thoughts. He's in so much despair from not being with you, but those roses are ready to give to you. But I feel like he is just cannot stop thinking about you, whatever it is that he's going through. You are on his mind. So I feel like that's pretty much the message, you guys. I hope that this resonated with you. Again, like I said, I'm a new channel, so I would appreciate a subscribe, a like, share, and I will be doing, try to do readings daily, if not daily, every other day. So in the meantime, I hope you have a good night or good day, whatever it is, wherever you are. I appreciate you very much. So peace, love, and light.